Good morning, everybody. We got 63 degrees, 17 degrees Celsius, and a little cloudy. Sun is trying to come through. Beautiful morning. Very chill this morning. It was like 58 degrees when we got up. All right, yesterday's vlog is exporting, and that's about all. Well, no, I did pay utilities this morning. Between everything, pulling ahead my check and everything. Utilities are caught up, at least for the current month, and then we've got next month. We'll hit that when we get to there. So, but anyway, get little man out for a walk. Figured he needed to go first because he's usually the better puppy when it comes to pottying in the mornings. But just depends on who's ready to rock and roll. Priya looked like she might be ready to go, but I like giving them their individual walks. Yeah, tinkle, buddy. Good job. Ooh, that air is nice and crisp. I love it. Ooh, that's a pretty scene. That is a pretty scene. Blue skies. Yay! Giving a couple tenants a chance to skedaddle before I hit record. Oh, man. I woke up without an alarm clock this morning at 6:55. Mateo got up and he wanted to go outside, and Priya got up and wanted to go outside, and everybody had breakfast. So I made 3 pots of coffee because I made a regular decaf, and then I have the flavored coffee still from last year. So I'm like, all right, we need to start using these cans up. So I have many options of coffee this morning, and then when I get home tonight, I'll be able to have a cup of decaf. So it doesn't keep me awake. You know, I close again tomorrow night. So, and then Thursday off. But well, if staffing stays the way it's listed right now, it should be an easy night. Should be an easy night, with the exception if they don't bother doing Aldi fines and putting them out. Still should be an easy night because we have the personnel to box the store while I'm doing that. But they have the personnel this morning to do it, so we shall see what happens. It'll be fun. But hopefully the store manager got back to me yesterday and he didn't get into scheduling. So we'll see what happens with August 10th. I'm on the fence. I mean, I want to go, but at the same time, But I haven't seen the new cup cars. I haven't seen this generation of cup cars in person, so it would be interesting. Mateo and I had a nice little calm walk. Not a lot of filming on that one. There's not a lot going on around here, that's for sure. So, getting Princess out for her walk. I really don't know what I'm getting into after this. Probably not a whole lot. Probably just going to relax because I'm lazy. Actually, I'm trying to save my energy for tonight. I have 3 cups of coffees in already. I shouldn't feel like I'm but Taylor and I took a decent little walk. I don't think we made a mile because we didn't go down. He did his number 2 and we did the rest of the top. I haven't been going all the way down lately. But I have switched over, instead of using the outdoor walk, I'm using Other for all my exercises now. Because we've been out here 32 minutes and I have 33 minutes of exercise. How about that? If I use outdoor walk, it does not track my activity minutes of moving. Very frustrating. So I don't really see the difference because it's still going to count my steps with the watch. But so that's what I've been doing. Anybody that has an Apple Watch. And really pissed because Apple did not release iOS 26 Beta 4 yesterday. And I have had to reboot my phone every day, maybe twice, because apps will not open. In fact, our Synchrony app for the Care Credit and the Amazon card will not open. Now that could be on their end because they're not iOS 26 enabled yet, but sometimes I get the Synchrony logo to come across, and then most of the time it's just a blue screen. Occasionally, rarely, it might actually open and give me the option to use it. Doing Miss Sniffy. Sniffy long ears. She's like, hey, I'm a good girl. I'm outside. She didn't want to get off the couch, but now she's happy she did. It's always funny because it's like, but I'm sleeping. And then you take her out, and the minute she walks out the door, she piddles. It's like, oh, I guess I really did need to do that. Thanks, Dad. A couple of the devices on my Verizon account are currently paid off, but of course both of those devices are also acting up really bad. So I know Megan's been having a lot of problems with her phone, so I just sent her Andrew. Not sure if she gets my messages anymore. That's the problem. You know, what it would be, it looks like my account has actually gotten cleared up enough. I can actually bill the taxes to the account and don't owe any extra on the device. So, she wants the pink iPhone, which would be the 16 Plus. And I just maxed it at 512. She's right now running a 13 Pro Max, I think. It's a green one. It's the 100 green. It might be the 12. I don't even know. 128. So that would be, you know, like 5 times the storage for her. But we'll see if I get a response. I'm not gonna, you know, unfortunately, when you go to the higher storage, you can't, you know, pick them up in store. And then I told Brian that September comes around. As much as I wasn't going to upgrade, I think because his device is needing upgraded, my stepdaughter's needs upgraded, I think I'm going to switch my payment and my phone over to Brian, because that gives him a 3-year newer phone, and I'll probably get a 17. I think I'm going to probably just go to the 512. Back in the day when it was the whole ProRes and I was using the phone to record, the 1 terabyte made a lot more sense. Not anymore. Not anymore. I mean, although it's like, is it $100 or $200 difference? Depending how much the difference is. You know, but I'm not real, I don't really think they're doing a whole lot with 17. I mean, they keep showing this new camera thing all the way across. Well, unless they're going to change where they place the cameras, that's, I mean, if anything, it's going to make the phone not rock, but it's still rock because the lenses are protruding from that piece. So I don't know, guys. Technology. I mean, I really don't have to. It's just, it'd be easier for me to switch my phone over and maybe even get a little lower cost one. But I am not happy with iOS 26 right now. That is for damn sure. This has got to be the worst beta I have had since I've been doing this. Well, I don't even remember how many years I've been doing the beta program now. But it's horrible. What you doing, Miss Thing? Huh? You go through the playground? Yeah, you pretty girl. You are. You short little girl. Come on. Come on. There we go. Get those ears spinning. She did it at Mom's backyard yesterday. She went all the way out and piddled, and then she came running back to the patio at Mach 5. Those ears are flipping. And of course, the camera is really getting unaligned her. I didn't come through here too much recently. Mainly because of the mosquitoes. Seems like it's a little bit better right now. Just gotta watch. There's a lot of bees pollinating too right now this time of year. Come on, buddy. This way. Priya. Priya. Priya, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. I love to see her run. Yeah, we didn't mow. We got grass that's, 3 feet tall. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Boy, if the weather would just stay like this, 74 degrees, 23 degrees Celsius. Ugh, what a nice break. But it's going back. We are not done with 90s. Today's the coolest day, and then it's gonna get in the 80s and creep back up into the 90s here over the next couple days. So, oh, nice restful morning. Puppy and Mateo slept on the recliner, and Priya and I snuggled together for 45 minutes. I just fall asleep just as it's time to get up and leave, just as the alarm goes off. Every time. Never fails. So, I'm not sure. I think Friday night we have our associate meeting after work. So that ought to be fun. We'll see how many people I get for that night to get the store straightened up before we have to do that. But off to work. Catch you guys after, and another quick day. Good evening, everybody. Ooh, might get some cool imagery on the way home. I don't know where you're going, dude. We're closed. Some pretty clouds out there tonight. Because of him, I missed the green light. That pisses me off. Well, I can officially say if it wasn't for my associate, that we wouldn't be getting out of here when we did. Cause I don't know. I thought I was, you know, well, I was trying to catch up from several days of people not doing things the way they're supposed to, which I'm just going to stop doing because it doesn't pay off in the end for me. But anyway, good evening, everybody. It is time to go home. I don't know, 71, so it's probably like around 22 degrees, something like that. It's not bad out, but maybe get into shorts and take puppies each for a little walkie walk, see the sunset. I don't know. It does look like it's pretty, but it's very, very small tonight. So, I'm ready for get these boots off, that's for sure. My dogs are barking. See what I mean? It's not a very widespread cloud thing, but it's pretty. You know, I'm always unsure of myself if I'm going to take a flight or not, and I saw the clouds and how pretty they were, so I took the flight, and then when I got to this direction back here, that was just magical, in my opinion. So I think it's just always worth taking the flight. All right, getting the kids out for a quick walk. Didn't even obviously change my clothes because I ran in the house, ran upstairs, grabbed the drone, put it in the air, and that was just a lot more than I thought. But then what's getting reflected is really, really hazy over Williamsport. Further out you go. But yeah. So now I got some photos to edit because I did panoramics that way, but then I put it back into auto shutter ISO 100, and it definitely looked better than what I had it set at. So I redid this one as well. So you got to see the darker ones and the lighter ones. Of course, you might not be able to tell the difference when I get done editing, because according to my chief photographer, Mr. Baker, darker photos are easier to correct than light photos. So, we shall find out. Alrighty. Got the terrible twosome together here, trying to get a quick little potty run, and then we are going to call it a night. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Have a good night and stay safe. And as I say goodnight, I noticed this beautiful sky down here. See, from up here, the drone gives me just a different vantage point altogether of the sky. But the further down I go, the harder it is to see, because then I get power lines in my way. See, we don't have power lines here. Everything's underground electric, which is nice.